start today's missions off with Decapitation here. It's a 4.5 skull assassination in the desert against Comstar, so hopefully I can get some good loot from them. And we're gonna go half a mil at 315 because I'm doing all right for money. Who doesn't have a pilot? Ha. Pop my injured tank driver out. Alright. Out of curiosity, we're just going to fill a couple of these slots in and see. While I was traveling, I added a bunch of... There, I got some work done on upgrades. Yeah, I can still add more. I've got those ready, so let's see if I can add both of the APCs as well. Do I have a better pilot than him? No. Still good. I'm also going to see if I can bring the fire starter, but I'll get my battle armor loaded as well. Which was... Capricorn? Yeah. And hoist. Alright. Because we're in the desert, bringing some flamers to the field would be useful. I may rebuild this to be more focused on fire. Try and get... I think I have some Inferno SRM, see if I can get an SRM 6 on there. Nope. 650 is my max. Just need to drop 12. So we will drop one of the APCs and the battle armor. Actually. There we go. We can bring both battle armor in this APC. That's the one with large lasers. I got my Rhino support tank. And then my heavies. We're going 5 against 4.5. Let's see how well we do. And as is tradition, while we wait, I shall paint. Let's go do an assassination. Hopefully our target is piloting something I could make use of. Initiated. But we shall see. Oh, this is not looking like a fun deployment zone. My fire support tank may need to be carefully maneuvering.
Yes, Commander.
Meatbag is just going to brace.
Heat and stabilizing.
Oh, wait, no. Meatbag was piloting... Is he piloting the fire starter? Yeah, whoops. I thought he was in a suit of battle armor. My bad. It's the first turn, so it really doesn't matter. Ah, we have a victor here. See? So they got reinforcements there, there. And that is literally my target I spawned right on top of. Cool. I'm just going to...
Holding for the right opportunity.
Just reserve everyone down to turn 1. And hopefully I can get him to move.
Standing by. Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
Jump to there. And See if I can wake him up.
Target ambushed. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
I want to get him moving.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
Alright. That didn't get him moving.
Yeah.
Alright.
Speed sounds good.
It is a little waste of the Marauder's firepower. But instead of wasting ammo on a shot I'm not likely to hit, we're just going to drop a sensor lock and start chipping away at his evasion. If they're going to move everyone else, I'm going to see who I've got to
Reporting.
move and
They will
use
be
sensor lock.
Roger.
And that way I can just slowly chip away at his evasion and eventually be able to hit him with my people.
I've got a sensor lock.
Alright.
Waiting on you, Commander. How might I help?
We're gonna bring my rotary Gauss rifle in on my Atlas. Don't really have a great hit chance, but I'm gonna fire all 3 shots and hope for the best. There we go. Punched a hole in probably his leg armor. It's in a Victor, so got a bit of armor to chew through.
Standing by.
I can't get a great shot on him here,
Auto up.
so we'll just strip him down to 2 evasion.
I've got a sensor lock.
Yeah, they just keep moving other people.
Certainly.
Now then. Let's unload on him with some missiles. He resisted the headshot.
Standing by.
That's optimal range. Yeah, we've got nearly into that leg and nearly into his side torso where he's got SRM ammo. I could potentially cause him to go kaboom.
Locking target.
Opened him up. If I don't get him this turn, I will get him next turn.
I hear you.
Alright.
Everything I've got.
Excellent hits. Now he has to move. They hit my Thanos with their big gun. And I shot down 2 of the 4 missiles.
Commander.
But he didn't do anything. I'm going to reserve these 2 because something else may come into view that I can sensor lock after I kill him with probably one of my mechs.
Roger. Full speed.
Alright, we're gonna bring my fire starter in and hopefully get the kill. Or at least get the tag on him.
Acknowledged.
There we go. He's tagged up.
Let me know when you need me, Chief. Receiving you.
I'm just gonna move to there and point blank him with 2 large lasers and 2 machine guns. And I must have hit his armor.
Waiting for order.
Alright. But these guys are in a decent position to shoot.
Confirmed.
Yeah, only 1 hit.
I'm your spaniel.
Come on. Again, only 1 hit. Damn it. Let's see what he does. He's
Yes, Commander.
actually surprised he didn't move. I'm just gonna shift to there. Sorry about the sound glitch. And let's finish him.
Confirmed.
Got the right torso.
Oh, I like that shot.
AC-20 is down.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
And I accidentally shot my vehicle.
Good to go.
They're moving everyone but him, which is odd. This should finish the job.
Target locked. Go time.
There we go.
Tango down.
The Victor really didn't have anything of use to me.
Commander.
Alright, their reinforcements are there, and my evac zone is there. Okay. So we're just going to sprint around this way, pick up the road,
Just running.
and I hope to intercept them by this bridge here. None of them are on radar yet, so it may go into where I can just sprint. Move and brace there to stabilize.
Commander. I got it. Don't think, don't shoot, just run.
All right.
What can I do for you? Go with
Especially
your-
getting my Rhino here to the road would be useful. I might be able to get some mechs up that way. Not 100% sure, though.
Receiving you. Let's move.
I'm hoping to intercept them by this bridge. Because then I can start narrowing down their potential route.
Position confirmed. Moving to position.
Moving,
I might be able to sneak through there as well.
Rolling. On my way.
Good. No, I don't think I could have gone up and around that way. I need to get another thing of battle armor so I can have Meatbag back in the battle armor protecting the Omni Marauder. And probably get another pilot for battle armor and stick one of them on my either fire starter or blackjack if I start using that again. Just gotta let the enemy do their movements now. Alright. First one on the road. Yes, it does look like I can get through there. We're gonna cut this way.
Consider it done.
Nope, that is actually a blocked path. Okay.
Aye, aye.
On it.
Yep.
Acknowledged.
Stabilizing and bracing.
No enemy contacts on radar yet. If I can get up here, I can use these rocks for cover to cut their lines of fire and still be able to shoot at them as they try and move across the bridge. Nope, we got enemy contact.
Everything you've
We
got.
might have to push them to the
Wait
bridge.
your command.
They're not going to be able to do anything.
Yep.
We got a 65 tonner in sight.
Roger
I'm
that.
going to jump my fire starter up here to see what else is around. And he's just out of sight.
Orders.
Can you not go down that? I'm going to reserve hit duck and see if maybe it's just that my Helios is blocking his path for some reason.
Got something you want done?
We're going to do some jumping.
I'm receiving you.
Commander.
Nope. Alright, we're going to just careful maneuver to there.
Going full throttle.
I should be able to now drive.
Let's do this.
Confirm.
My heavy hitters are going to be a little slow to the fight. I just need to hold them on or just past the bridge with my other people.
Yes, Commander. Of
I
course.
don't think I have enough jump jets to make it all the way up on my Thanos.
I hear ya. Pedal to the metal.
I'm definitely not going to launch Thunderbolts because he's out of range and I need that accuracy on those.
Yes, boss. Double time.
Here he comes. It's a... looks like a Jaeger mech? Took a little damage.
Minimal.
But he runs hot. Yeah, it's a Jaeger mech. So... Yep. And we got a 70 tonner coming in too, who can also fire. I may need to just hide my fire starter or jump him back down out of line of sight.
Damage is light.
Because a 45 tonner can't take on a 70 and a 65. And we got a 60 coming in.
Let's get this done.
Yeah, we may need to move him back down.
Confirmed.
Cede the high ground there. And they've got something with indirect fire, or, nope, line of sight. PPCs. I'm going to try and get my fire starter over here, just so I don't lose sight of this guy.
Waiting for orders.
But I might have some cover. Move to there. Do that. Up my DR. Shielded stance. Alright.
Ready for orders. Roger.
I'll eventually get them into position.
Orders.
Don't have jump jets to get him up there.
No shooting, just running.
I live to serve. Going full throttle.
It might have been a better idea to jump the fire starter out of there, but we shall see. Kind of don't want to cede them this high ground because it'd be difficult to push them off coming up and around.
Awaiting orders. Have no doubt, it will be
I
done.
just got to keep sprinting along the road here until I can jump some of these people up to aid the fire starter. Got 75 tonner there, 60, 70, 65. Yeah, there's just
I'm listening.
too much for my fire starter to solo.
Affirmative. Locked on. Come.
That way I can thunderbolt him.
Good to go. Full speed, no target.
And now he doesn't have any evasion. Although he does get to go. Damn it. He only moved forward enough to gain himself one evasion. So we're gonna drive slightly forward. I'm gonna... And... That's an 88% chance to hit with indirect fire. We're going for it. Two direct hits. I've popped him open.
How's it going? Got it.
That might cause him to back off.
you've got.
Good to go.
Alright.
Holding and cooling.
These two are going to brace because they can't do anything.
Commander,
I think my best bet is to jump him down there, leave them that high ground, and just use sensor lock to keep a view on him.
I'm here. Understood. Moving
That way, I can continue to launch thunderbolts at him.
Ready for orders. Jumping.
Jump to there. That gets him in a decent position, but I don't think they're going to get line of sight on him.
I'm ready. Acknowledged.
I can keep just enough firepower up here that I can slow them down while my big guys get up and around. Should have 10 enemies between this plus the mech I destroyed.
Waiting for orders. Understood. Moving fast.
Let's identify this 60-tonner.
Sensors locked on.
Blackhawk. Alright. Mager's gonna move for one.
Reporting.
Again, it's gonna be indirect fire, but now I have two mechs in position. And we can do some precision strike for a 96% chance to hit. I could detonate his LRM ammo.
As you wish.
Down he goes. Good thing I sensor locked this other guy, because I can start firing at him as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Just gonna slowly move around. And go for that 60% chance. And complete misses. Alright. Whiffed those two thunderbolts.
Yes, Commander. No shooting, just running.
Yeah, I'll have to just start sprinting him. But I should have enough firepower now between the Firestarter, the Helios, and the Thanos to deal with him.
Damn, let's do this.
Yes, Commander.
Ready for orders.
I could have been sensor locking him with them. Okay. No. That gets rid of his initiative. He's turn 5.
Standing by.
copy that.
Jump to there. Go precision strike just to lower him to initiative 4.
Engaging target.
And I got the tag. Excellent.
They've got a lock on me.
Sensor locked my fire starter, which
Standing by.
isn't surprising.
All right. Full speed.
This is where I wish I had a VTOL of some kind. That I could stick battle armor in. Give me better line of sight and move faster.
Full speed, no target.
Alright, sprint on up. And give him a precision strike as well.
Firing on.
I want to get these medium lasers off the field if I can. A little hotter.
Waiting for orders. Got it, Commander.
Standing by. Affirmative.
He's turn 3. I should be able to bring my Thanos up and push him back in initiative again. Or just unload missiles into him. Yeah, they got an LBX and some missiles. Luckily, they're still pretty... Oh, damn, they hit me in the head. I was going to say, luckily, they're pretty inaccurate, but
Commander.
I spoke too soon.
Yes, Commander.
Get that angle. Can't precision strike, but I can potentially hit him.
Let's get this done.
Broke his engine. Excellent.
Hope we can salvage that.
And there's 3 salvageable parts. Excellent.
I'm listening. I'm telling it. Yes, I am.
That should cut their line of sight on me.
I hear ya. Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
So I got 2 there.
Let's do this. Copy that.
Oh, 50% through that lance? Alright. So they may only have 4 in that support lance.
I'm here.
Nope. Neither of them are in range.
Aye, aye.
Hopefully they come back
Yes,
closer. Just gonna
On it.
move my fire starter back around this way and see if I can get a sensor lock and identify either of these two 70 tonners. 75 and 70.
Got a lock.
Alright. We have a marauder here.
I'm here.
We're going to sprint all the way to there and fire my large lasers at him. 83%.
Confirmed. Firing.
There we go. 2 nice hits. Blew off about 60 points of his armor.
Ready to get it up.
Their only hope is to push on me.
Roger.
Move up. My MRMs should be in range. Not a great hit chance, but a decent one. Excellent. Just shaving down his armor.
Orders?
I think probably only the HVAC 10 is going to be able to hit him. Yeah, it's obstructed. Now I got a over 50% chance with the PPC. I go Battle Lord, +2 to my accuracy. That brings both over a 50. We're going for it. There we go. PPC missed, but the HVAC 10 hit. So he felt that one.
Yes, Commander.
Sarah is almost in position.
You have orders?
It's gonna move slightly, get that nice side shot, and unload.
He's going down.
Got him open, a laser down, jump jet down, PPC down.
That's
Nice.
hit.
I think I might have torn the arm off with that. The lock got broken.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
No, not worth it.
Roger
Way too
that.
close to this. They
Waiting on
don't
you,
seem to
Commander.
want to push on me, which is odd. I'm going to check and see. Nah, I'm not going to waste the Thunderbolts or the Precision Strike.
Waiting for orders. On it.
This guy's got a cracked Gauss, so should have a decent hit chance with that. Yeah, 3 shots. 2 should hit. If I go Precision Strike, ooh, that brings it up to 90 on everything. Yeah, I broke everything but the lower arm actuator on that arm. Got a heat sink there. Yeah. This should tear something off. Engine crit, he's down.
Hostile eliminated.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Alright. Now these guys are close enough. Just barely not. Alright, we're going to reserve them.
Got it.
And see if I can get a sensor lock on him.
Waiting for orders.
Actually, that just brings him into line of sight. I'm hoping for that tag to hit. It's an avatar. Got the tag. Excellent.
Yeah.
Going to reserve them again because if I can drive them a little bit closer, I can use sensor lock from them to strip all of his evasion if he's got any. Scramble his sensors and whatnot. And just going to make sure he goes after my people. So that way I might be able to kill him before he gets to do anything.
Ready for orders. Sensors locked on.
I'm your
That's
spaniel.
one sensor impairment. Just a stack. Sensor lock him again, and see if I get another bonus on that sensor impairment, giving him an extra. I'm hoping for 2.
I'm receiving you. On my way. Double time.
Yes, they do stack. Excellent. Alright, so now all but my Atlas should go before him.
Here it comes.
Open him up with a headshot. He probably has like 1 or 2 structure left on the head. Indirect fire from the fire.
Oh, I'm hit.
Damn! Their missiles are... I can't even see where they are. I'm gonna have to pull my fire starter back, because he can't take many more hits like that. Alright. Depending on what I opened up, this should be a kill. Yeah, it was a headshot. 3 left. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and bounce a missile off his cockpit. All I need is, one low damage thing to hit that head, and hit the cockpit, and I've killed the pilot. Here comes some more missiles. I think they hit once. It wasn't the head this time. Aha, that's where they're at. A 65 tonner there.
Good to go. Roger that.
Alright. 92% chance on 12 shots.
Roger that.
So I dealt... Looks like most of those hit. Did a good chunk of damage.
Confirmed.
Yeah, we'll just take the pot shots. There we go. Hit him with the Gauss and the plasma.
Throttle down, moving out.
I got 50 missiles to hit him with. Maybe one of them will get me that cockpit hit that I need. Or I can tear its arm off, which is just as likely.
Damn, let's do it.
Got his ammo to go boom.
That's a kill.
Alright.
What can I do for you? Going turbo.
Worked all the way around. It looks like I need to push across the bridge
Let's go.
in order to fight the other enemies.
Let's hit them hard.
Receiving you.
Ready for orders.
They're not.
Racing for impact.
I'm not going to be able to get them
Ready
close
for
enough
orders.
to do anything. You're just going
On
to
it.
jump away. He will follow everyone. He'll follow my big guys in the back here. Just because if I keep him close enough, he can sensor lock stuff. But I want to keep him out of line of sight.
All right. Full speed.
Alright. Apparently see all 4 of them now. Or not all 5. We got 70, 75, 65, 65. Alright.
What's up, boss? Affirmative.
I'm gonna try and take this high ground from that guy.
Thy will be done. Let's move.
Yeah, they're still reserving.
Receiving you.
Awaiting orders. Confirmed.
Yeah? Hauling ass.
I may need to shoot. That was dumb. I need to bring all 3 of these guys this way. Up and around. Oh well. You win some, you lose some.
I hear ya.
I wasn't paying attention to my terrain.
How's it going?
Guillotine. Firing a PPC, some lasers. Probably an MML3. Didn't really do a whole lot. I should be able to target him pretty easily now. My Helios is going to take a bunch of fire. Ugh. This next round, if I can focus down that guillotine, I should be able to eliminate their indirect fire and force them to come up again with another mech.
No retreat.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Drop
I've got a set.
double sensor lock on this guy.
Orders. Got a lock.
Commander? Confirmed.
I'm gonna try and get him close enough to put a 3rd sensor lock down. Yep. Alright. Yeah, he's got like no accuracy because of those 2 sensor locks and the 5 evasion.
Standing by.
We're gonna sprint to there. Two good hits. First bar of armor removed. Okay, he's got a little bit more accuracy there. And ace pilot, apparently.
Receiving you.
Alright, we're gonna just keep sprinting. And do what I can. I'm gonna go precision strike and see. Yeah, there we go. 88 is my lowest on the on the ER flamer. There we go. We got him open.
I live to serve.
We're just gonna sprint this group across. I should be able to run them up this path here. They've got some long-range fire. Just keep up. Hey, I managed to catch him with the HVAC 10. Some more light hits from those missiles.
Commander.
On the move. Full speed.
What? We're gonna confirm Battle Lord. Pushes me almost a 60% chance to hit. And we got an SRM ammo explosion taking him down.
Target.
Excellent. Yeah, they've got to push something else up here to get line of sight on me.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
How might I help? As you wish.
Thanos.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yes, boss.
Acknowledged.
Sensor locking one of them isn't going to be really useful here, but we're gonna see what this mech is. It's an Axeman.
Go time.
Alright, so I got an Axeman and 75 tonner and another unknown.
Commander.
We can identify this guy now. Crusader.
I'm here.
And him.
Sensors locked on.
A Marauder. Alright.
Standing by. Full speed. No target.
Sprint my fire starter up. He's not in range. So not gonna worry about it.
Commander. Going full throttle.
Alright. And we'll just drop another sensor lock on that fire starter. And then it'll just be indirect fire. Whoever we've got is the best chance to hit.
Got the lock.
Commander.
You know what? I'm going to reserve him.
I await your command.
I'm going to actually, no. He definitely is not going to get line of sight.
Full throttle.
too much elevation change here. Alright, they fired at my Helios.
What's up, boss?
We're going to walk to there,
On the move.
stabilize a little, and start unloading.
Taking the shot.
There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to start jumping with him. Probably pull him back some.
Standing by.
Probably gonna run into some kind of obstruction, but yeah, we're just gonna take some pot shots. Caught him with a couple of hits.
You have orders? Moving out.
We're gonna do a precision strike there. Reduce his initiative.
Yeah. Yep.
And we'll sprint to there. I'll probably clip the rock and not hit my target, but that's no big deal. What I really want to do is also drop his initiative.
Lock in target.
Completely missed, but I lowered him to initiative 4, which will give my guy a chance to get out of there.
What can I do for you?
And we're gonna go intense firepower. Move slightly. And hope for the best.
Affirmative.
Missed both.
Systems recycling for another shot.
Oh well.
Good to go.
We're gonna go for that fire starter. With a precision shot. Hopefully I don't scatter into one of my guys.
Taking the shot.
Got a Gauss and a PPC hit.
Victorious! Show them what you've got.
Alright.
Got a lock.
We're going to scramble the Marauder.
Orders? Got it.
Jump him down to there. Do a little scrambling on the fire starter.
Sensor lock.
Ready for orders.
We're also going to go intense firepower here. Move slightly to there. And unload on this Marauder.
Confirmed.
Excellent hits. Crusader gets to go. I've at least got one AMS in position.
Major armor lost.
Took quite a few hits, though.
Yes, Commander. Up high.
Yeah, we're going to jump up to here and unload on this guy's back. Down he goes. Excellent.
That's a kill. Orders? Double time. Let's go.
Again, just trying to push him down in initiative.
Firing.
I got 2 good hits as well.
Okay, that hurt.
I may have splashed my own guys a little. Oh, they went for a DFA with that. Ow. But they knocked themselves down doing that.
Awaiting orders.
That was a definitely risky maneuver. And we are going to punish that. Hopefully finishing him off this turn. Winged my guy with a single missile, but I got him. We punished his dumb move with DFA.
Location confirmed.
Got another precision strike.
Target locked in.
There we go. Heat sink destroyed. Got one head hit as well and made him unsteady.
Yeah?
Gonna activate Warlord. So that little bit of extra hit chance. Got him with the Gauss for the knockdown. He's at 2 out of 4 health and 1 initiative.
I hear ya.
Meaning my Rhino is going to drive forward slightly. And actually, we're going to go for a headshot with these Thunderbolts. Probably going to hit the center torso and annihilate him.
Gotcha.
Perfect. Their DFA did lots of damage to my Helios, which will probably need some serious repairs. But all of my people walked away. And there's potentially some decent loot on the field. Made $500,000, upset Comstar a bit. Yeah, Meatbag is out for 38 days because of that. And yeah, they got all of the armor off of the head with that DFA. That was a nasty hit, but he's only down for 9 days, which is fine. Yeah, my Thanos really mopped them up. All right. The Omni variant of the Avatar wouldn't be bad. I get 3 picks, so I could take it. I don't need a Marauder. Let's see if there's anything useful in here first. Not really. Which sucks. Alright, well. I think I'm going to take these 3 pieces of the Avatar and hope I can get the 3 pieces of the Blackhawk. Nope. I got the Axeman, which is nice. Got 1 piece of the Blackhawk, the Crusader, Jaeger, piece of Marauder, piece of the Victor. I'm not going to make use of the Streak SRM2s. And I got plenty of that. I don't really use the Artemis, so. And the LBX5 cluster is nice. Hey, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed, give me a like and maybe even a subscribe. Otherwise, I upload most weeks, Monday through Friday, at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a nice day.